get you on over here. Yep. I was running ads. Are you going to stream your point of view or no? Alright. Then we'll move it on over. Then we'll get you some audio here. Alright. Okay, they should have your audio here now, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
Keyword hopefully.
Can't spell VTuber without scuff, am I right?
Of course, of course. Alright, they can hear you nice and clear. Welcome in, Flame Boy. Alright. I think everything's working. Okay, that's good. So, while we're doing that, disable this real quick. Alright, well, now that we got the dear viewers chilling here, oh, I know what I can do. Any question? Gosh, I can't even spell today. And of course, my phone's trying to jump off this. Pass. Yeah, we'll do this. So, alright, I'll do this. And we'll pin this in case they want to answer any questions here in chat. Because I am paying attention to you guys. But alright. So, why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, as my name is, it's Fazulous, lover of all things mechs, military, and things that go brr.
Nice. Do you do any Gunpla at all?
Yes, I do actually. I haven't done any hand cam streams or IRL streams of it yet, but I do post whenever I build them.
Yeah, I know so many people that do Gunpla these days. It's kind of like crazy.
The plastic crack.
Oh, definitely. So I was looking through your socials earlier today, and I noticed like your Twitch channel's God.
Yep, I knew. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hold back on this. It's gonna be an interesting thing when you interview. It was honestly on me. I got a little too passionate in a game.
Oh, did you say the bad gamer words?
Not the race side.
Oh, not that one.
It's just it gets frustrating. Like for some games, it's like do this, do that. It's like, dude, I'm doing enough already. Stop.
So you got what was it for hateful comment? Did you get it like terminated or they're just suspending you?
Suspended, but I was like, I don't mind because I work mostly this week anyways.
So what, 7-day vacation?
Yep, 7-day vacation, but I was like, I'll just stream on Kick. I multi-stream anyways.
Exactly. You know, that's the point of multi-streaming, you know, Kick, YouTube, in case you know, that or you play a game and you upset the wrong fan base and then they have all the, you know, they're like, oh, I can't believe you're so terrible at the game, and they spam report Twitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually surprised people found me.
Yeah, you must have really been like really rough relentless for them to actually go through with it. I'm just like, so much effort.
Props to them though.
Yeah, definitely.
It was quick. I always I say things to insult people. I don't target. I don't target certain demographics. I just say for the sake of insulting. But that's my side of things. When it comes,
you're like South Park. You insult everybody.
Yes, these hands are ready to eat for everyone. Although I will, my buddy contacted me and just said, "Buddy, Faz, my boy, you're more creative than this." It's like, I know. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed you didn't put more effort into insult. That's all good. It's all good though.
So big on like from what you're big on Warframe, huh?
Big on Warframe mechs. I mean, I got multiple models.
Oh, live 2D or 3D?
2D.
Ooh, fancy. That must have
I
been
am.
hard to find like someone to do like mechanoid stuff.
It really was, especially like the pricing points that can happen for those
Mm-hmm.
can easily end up in the thousands just because of
Um,
detail and all that.
oh, definitely, because like you go through a lot of artists and the stuff they will do is like, yeah, I don't do furry, I don't do super jack people, and I don't do mechs. I'm like, well, so much for the furry jacked mech suit model.
Oh god. Oh, that reminds me of something, but yeah, like the list of things that they just don't do. It's like
Mm-hmm.
skill issue. But I do understand the rigging and the cutting up can get lengthy.
Oh, definitely. I've like tried to learn it, and I'm just like, this is too much for me right now.
Although I did find someone that was willing to do it for like around 300.
Ooh. Yeah, like Fiverr and VGen are like the best places to hit it up. You just have to be like super careful because there's like
Oh,
so many scammers now. And they'll like impersonate like big like model creators. They'll be like, oh, they were impersonating the person who made Shy Lily's motto. And I'm like, you're not this person.
you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
No, no, you're not Diariku as much as you'd like to be.
Or there's actually an interesting story about around one of my first models I was getting
Yeah.
that the person didn't understand I wanted a VTuber model. Instead, they made an NFT.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just like, this isn't what I ordered. What do you mean NFT?
I don't know if it was like a loss in translation thing there, or there's just a lot of like mech people that like NFTs.
This is like what was it, 2022?
Oh,
I was
right.
get
I know it's
I
still
was
like
getting
really
out of
trendy.
yeah yeah when it was the high time of that, and that was when I was getting out of reality
Mm,
VTubing,
gotcha.
or it's like a mobile app for
I messed around
keeping
with
VTube
their
on.
reality, and it's like I'm just like trying to figure. I'm like, how the heck am I gonna like? I didn't think I could do anything interesting. I'm like, no one's doing any gaming here. It's literally just chatting.
Yeah, and it's like the way that you could share is basically like stream on YouTube and then
hmm
put the YouTube function on there, but it's like it doesn't put in the viewers though
No, it
sometimes.
doesn't. And I don't even think like Restream, Meld, or a lot of them even have like a thing for back end for reality either. It's like Arium. It's like, how are you, huh?
Not even the multiple RTSMP that I use
Mm-hmm.
for free multi-streaming does that.
Oh, definitely. Like I've noticed, the funny thing is, I do TikTok live stream from time to time, is how like Twitch is copying some of their like stuff. It's like, oh, we'll do vertical live streaming, we'll do I don't know what they're calling them now, gifts or something. And I'm like, yeah, this is just the things they have on TikTok.
Oh yeah, the stories.
No, not stores. This is something else. Hold on, let me look and see because I remember I got like, oh, why aren't you? I got this stupid notification like, why aren't you doing this yet? Combos. That's
Uh,
what they're calling them.
that's new.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, are we gonna get tick or not a Twitch coin one of these days?
Oh
I'm waiting
God.
for it be like, oh, instead, you know what? You could trade those gifts in for Twitch coin. And you know what? The Twitch coin will be worth of, and then eventually you transfer the Twitch coin into PayPal and PayPal into this, and it's like, and you do all the math, you're like, great, I made 10 cents. Yippee.
Yeah, it's like a fucking it's like the crypto thing where it's like 0.0000 like one of the currency. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, I wonder how much is it's worth. It's less than worthless, my boy.
That's why I'm just like surprised at the people that are able to somehow make a living doing that, like the TikTok live stream. And I'm like, man, that is something else.
Yeah, like it reminded me for like reality, it's like the payout was actually abysmal.
Well, at least you got
Like,
like the veteran experience under your belt, so you kind of like, you're not like, oh, this thing seems fun, proceeds to sink thousands of dollars in there. Oh, I actually hate this. Oh, I guess I'll sell it and rebrand.
yeah, like granted, I did put a little bit of money into it, but it's like I think it was like only around like $40 within the time I was there.
Well, that's not bad.
Versus
There's so
so
much like free customizable stuff. I even recommend people doing Vroid and just going on a booth and get like, oh, you don't want to learn how to mess with their 3D models. They have like tons of pre-made outfits. Just click it on there.
hmm
Because that's where I started with a Vroid, and it was just great. And I'm like, oh well, I have the money. I guess I'll get a live 2D.
yeah, I ended up getting the Mech Live Titty, which I guess it's a glorified PNG because it can only move side to side. But like I didn't mind it because it's like it's a mech. What else am I gonna do?
Exactly.
And I didn't do like the like the whole like hyping up like pre-debut. I just like okay, as soon as I get this model, make sure it all works. Stream.
Oh, you did the right thing. Because so many people get stuck in the pre-debut and hype. And I'm gonna be honest with a lot of people, unless you're like a big agency VTuber, you have like oodles of money for ads and marketing and all this stuff. Like,
Or
not a
even
lot of
like
people are
paying
gonna
people
care.
for like the or even paying people for watch-alongs, which is apparently a thing too.
Oh yeah, Idol did that, and I thought that was really weird. They like paid drama channels to do watch-alongs.
And I noticed ever since like the call out of that, people have just stopped doing that.
Yeah, or they're not as like big about it. They just don't say they got paid, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because like I remember like an indie VTuber, I forget their name already. It was like one of the big purple ones.
Oh, false ID. Yeah, he did a big thing
Oh,
about that. It was I think it was Lucid was doing something, and they tried to do it, and they're like,
yes.
yeah, you don't have to pay me. I like talking about VTubers in general, and I'm like, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's actually a really good point of just like I really support this person. Let me just do a watch along anyways, or just like raid out to them while they're doing their debut.
Exactly. That or just like, your viewers you can watch alongs to like even some of the agencies are doing like watch alongs now.
But I just thought it was like funny. I'm just like, wait, this is a normal thing of just paying people. No wonder some people got like attention fast.
Exactly. That or they just like did so many Google ads. It's crazy.
hmm Google ads, the hype, or spending a lot
Mm.
of money on the little animations. There's like so many VTubers I remember that just after like a month or three, just ended.
Oh, definitely. That or they blew up really fast. And, as time goes on, they're like, oh, I'm getting all these pandemic numbers. Everything's good. And then they realize, oh, people actually have work and other stuff to do. They can't just watch me all day. It's like,
Or they don't know
yeah.
what to do with the numbers either.
That, and they had to deal with the, oh, well, you're not getting the same numbers if you did. Ha ha ha, you fell off. It's like, no, things are normal now.
hmm
I feel like a lot of the like agency stuff, like the sad thing of these shoujo, we're kind of having the same thing with like multi-channel networks on YouTube, where they just kind of started collapsing, or they got like bought out by like Disney or big
hmm
companies.
hmm Yeah. The indie scene is wild.
It is. So you've been doing it since what? Oh, well, at least on Twitch it says 2022. When did you start?
For streaming in general, I want to say around probably one of the late 2010s, like 18 or 19.
Oh, wow. So you've been doing it a lot longer than I have.
Yeah, and I was lazy on it. The whole yeah, I'll start streaming, and then it's like, what do I do?
Exactly. There's so much to
Uh,
do, you don't know what to do.
it's like the extension out of that. It's like hitting live is easy. Playing with your buddies is easy. It's just the extra bit that no one tells you about.
Exactly. Or you got to deal with like the back end stuff. It's like, great, you don't exist if you're not live. Hopefully you'll post clips. And like I've seen people psych themselves out, like being like, well, just because I had some awesome people clip me, I'm not going to post them on YouTube and hope to bring people from other platforms. And I'm like, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there.
I'll admit I'm one of the lazy types too, but only because I got a full-time job on top of this, so I don't take it seriously.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing with a hobby,
Hmm.
but I know a lot of people that are just trying to use this as like a get rich quick scheme.
Either get rich quick or complain enough to to like
You
have
mean,
to like just prove some point that you just don't know what's going on through their head. You know the types.
oh, drama farmers, yeah.
Drama farmers are just the people who are just like, I used to have this many numbers. It's like that was just your debut. You gotta do more than just what I do.
Exactly. Or
You
it's
have
like,
some people have the time. Some people I wouldn't say they have the resources, but it's like streaming is hard in some cases.
oh, definitely. That and just navigating like TOS can be challenging because it's always changing and it's always vague and it's some kind of legalese. They just don't flat out say, hey, you can't do this and that. Or when they do, people will be like, well, yeah, I'm just going to do something adjacent to it.
Or literally, like pun intended, skirt the line.
Yep. Yep.
And with my models, it's like all fully clothed, no fancy toggles, and no fancy face tracking because I wear glasses, and it's like I need to see.
Yeah. Well,
And they have no
also,
mouths either.
also when it comes to face tracking, like I know people saying makeup can help or just having decent lighting. Like that's the hardest battle there. It's like, oh, you have to have actual life. You can't be like in a little cave and just be like, I want to sit here in the dark. My face won't track.
Make mask gain rise.
Exactly.
It just needs to detect my head and if my mouth moves or not.
I mean, that's not
For the
too bad.
yeah, because like my for the Warframe model, the face mask glows a little bit. I might
Hmm.
adjust it to where it's a little bit brighter. And then for
That
the Hellgas model, the eyes glow every time I talk.
there's plugins you could also do to mess with it a bit too, or in VTube Studio, like ways to, make it a little bit snazzier, or just like silly
Mhm.
memes and stuff that can help with it. Like I know so many people they spend so much on toggles, and it's like they don't even use them.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like some people know what they're ordering, but the the puppeteering is the
Hmm.
other part of it. Which I'll give some of the more active VTubers credit for, that they know how to work the model and whatnot,
Oh,
and
it's
actually have
definitely a
toggles that
skill.
you can commonly use
Yeah,
versus just
that
uh,
it's
what's it
changed
used?
so much since when I got this back in like 2022, and now I got like a chibi one, and I'm like, oh, it's really good now because this was before V Bridger was a thing, and I'm like,
Hmm.
wow, I would have to actually turn it down because it was just I'm so used to making exaggerated faces, it was going nuts.
Yep. Yep.
Did you ever play? I'm trying to think of the name. This was really popular. I think it got shut down a while ago. I think it was called Gundam SD. It was where you piloted a Gundam and you did like an arena shooter.
Oh, Gundam Evolution.
Yeah, yeah, that's one.
Yep, I did. I used to play that a lot. That when it was active.
Yeah, because I remember so many people were like so upset when that went down.
Yeah, because yeah, yeah, because like the battle passes were impossible. They weren't that rewarding. You had to pay for the suits, which I or like even getting grinding for the currency to get the suits was it was just a lot of problems on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, it's still active now with like a side community that mods it.
That's good. At least, there's a private server type of thing.
Hmm.
Because
But
some of
yeah,
them are so niche, they don't exist anymore. Like there's one
yeah.
I don't think exists anymore, an MMO I used to play, and it's such a weird niche that like I don't know how many anime girl golfing games there are, but Pena, I haven't heard anything about private servers since they went down. But they went like really crazy on the microtransactions.
Hmm. It reminds me like back in my PS3 days, there was this like big scale MMO called like Dust 514,
Mm-hmm.
and it was basically like PlanetSide 2, where you had like big battlefields,
Mm-hmm.
infantry, vehicles, everything, and then shut down. I was like, oh, I was enjoying my time
Yeah,
here.
fingers crossed that Stop Killing Games actually works, so we can at least have some preservative of a copy. Doesn't have to be as good as when it was active, but it exists.
Yep, and that's what got me into emulating games of my childhood.
Yeah, thinking about it, like there's some that you can't even really emulate, like without like external stuff. Like good luck trying to emulate the Dreamcast or PlayStation 2.
It's actually pretty easy. I've been playing
Really?
like Burnout Revenge again.
Like not using like an emulator site, like literally what am I thinking of? Capturing it from a PlayStation to the PC. I'm like, oh, I see what we're gonna need.
Oh, yeah, because like the program I use is like
Yeah, PCX
PCX
for
exploit.
emulation and stuff. It's just,
Yeah, you have
but
to download
some of the
the
other
ROMs
stuff, at
from the.
least they have Steam ports, which is nice. I'm like, yay, I can play Sonic Adventure again.
Yep, but they even went as far as like emulating like PS3 games.
Ooh. Yeah, I think they even go
Grant,
have like some of them. I know they like they get one gets taken down, another one comes back up. It's like whack a mole.
hmm or the compatibility can fluctuate too. Because like I try to play Killzone 2 and 3 again, doesn't work.
Ooh.
So like, oh.
Um.
Oh,
So, um, why a VTuber in particular?
so it kind of goes on with the why I started streaming anchoring
Mm-hmm.
content. That I felt like if I quote unquote invested in myself, it would give me motivation. It's like, well, we got all this stuff, we might as well start using it.
Oh,
Interacting with people and all that. So
gotcha,
it
gotcha.
it does help with motivating myself to like I don't want it to go to waste. Plus, I
Oh,
play games
definitely.
already. Why not catch the chaos?
That I know, like privacy is a big reason a lot of them do it. All right,
even though
here we got a
even though I shared
question
my
in.
face already.
What is your biggest fear?
Biggest fear. Deep sea.
Ooh, have you played Subnautica before?
I played it and mm, I don't have like huge philosophy. Like I'll watch someone else play the game
Yeah.
all day and night, but like me, it's like, no, it's dark. Why is it dark? How many? How far are we from the surface? Oh, 1,000 meters. Oh yeah, that's just yeah, that's very comforting. uh, 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 and also too, it's just like how like limiting like versus like land and sea.
Mm-hmm.
Land, oh yeah, you could see miles and miles on ahead. You could use a scope. You can use all that.
Mm-hmm.
Sea, good luck.
So we know the mech
Everything's
suit's not waterproof then.
funny enough. The little tiny mech suit is based on like a naval version of it.
Oh. Did Subnautica give you nightmares?
it it did not.
Aw. Yeah, the games that gave me nightmares, not what you would think. Or I don't think most people would like consider this a horror game or a game that give you nightmares. In particular, Slime Rancher ended up giving me nightmares.
Yeah, I could probably understand how.
Yeah, the slimes wouldn't leave me alone. It's like, no, why? Go away, you're gross.
Hmm. What was I think the Fear series was what scared me.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think I've played the Fear series before.
Yeah, it's like a whole like psychological horror
Ooh, those are always
shooter.
fun.
Yeah, it's like a psychological horror shooter. And there's three of the games, and the third one's actually co-op.
Oh, fun.
And I'm actually a fan of the Fear series too, because it's the right amount of horror and the right amount of action.
Oh, that's always good when it's one of those.
Hmm. Probably one of my favorite FPS is like it's an indie studio. It's the game's called Tree Pank 2,
Ooh.
and they kind of took inspiration from that and decided to make their own game. Oh God, I see that
I
question.
see the chat. I know I'm snickering too. All right. So is Fear your favorite horror game in particular?
Yes,
All right. Oh goodness. At least this is interesting. Yeah. Do you like to be head butted in the chest?
it is not fun.
It is not fun. The tackle. It's very effective on you.
Oh, it wasn't even. It was actually one of my like IRL work events that happened. It wasn't even like like stupid, coworkers doing stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
Because I work in a hospital and I was a patient.
Oh gosh. I'm a nurse. I know that too well. It's just like
Why do I always find the nurses in the VTubing scene?
because there's a lot of us. It was just like I'm overwhelmed and I still want to have a job after this.
It explains why some of them can get that expensive. What even happened with the lawsuit? Still up in the air for that headbutt.
Oh, ooh, gotta fight the. Had to press charges, I take it, or
Yep,
workplace harassment.
harassment of the ribs.
Exactly.
Funny thing was, like, I was like one of the only office like security team that wore a ballistic vest,
Oh, jeez.
and he got me like underneath the armpit, where
Ooh,
where there's a gap in for like armor and all that. I'm like, if there wasn't a camera here, I probably would have slapped him.
exactly. So they knew what they were doing. I'm like, oh, they had calculated the exact
It,
like
it was a it was a
circumference.
it was a concealed vest too, so it was like underneath all the uniform and everything. Oh my god, it was. I'm still frustrated with to this day about it.
My goodness, I'm trying to become a nurse. It is hard, but we need a lot of people here, and you don't even need to do like full on LPN R10. We need patient care technician. We need bedside people. Heck, we just need CNAs. There's like you want to like let's say studying's not your thing. There's like support staff where you do a little bit of nursing. Depends on the person's needs.
Hmm.
We
Or
desperately
just like,
need people.
sitting for the what do we call it for here? It's like for like the SIs.
Yep, yep. Sitting with
Sometimes they
the
just need people just to
elderly
watch
or
them.
hospice, just like so they don't like freak out. Like they're like, oh, there's another person sitting there.
Hmm. Or they're dead.
Oh, definitely. I don't know how people can do the whole hospice thing. I did it for a little while and I'm like, yeah, no. It wasn't like, it wasn't like, having to deal with like the fact of a person going and you're kind of spinning your wheels. It was more of just I was getting very frustrated with families' orders. I'm like, not letting me do my job.
Oh, it reminds me of the story where they wanted to do a one last basically like celebratory shots, just like one more drink before you go.
Oh no.
It- it's like you could have done it the smart way.
Hmm.
Honestly, a way you could, honestly, a way people could have done it was just like just put a shot in in a Coke bottle. they'll
Exactly.
know they'll know later on, but it's like just don't do it again.
That or just like do a shot of juice or something, something that's not going to counteract with your meds.
Oh god, yeah, that's all the meds that you have to put into. It's like,
Yeah, it's
hospice
spinning
is fun.
plates. But I bet you have some interesting stories doing security at a hospital.
Yeah, yeah. Especially like all my previous job, or basically security's been my entire career in
Hmm.
general. I couldn't move away. I couldn't move away from it. From it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I ever dealt with like a violent patient. No, I've just dealt with coworkers having like some existential crisis and flipping out. That's happened surprisingly numerous times.
Hmm.
That or
Yeah,
some
and
facilities that don't have security. It's like, oh, what's that? You gotta be security? Yeah.
yeah, that's the other frustrating part is like getting people to do security for things they're comfortable with the setting.
Mm-hmm. That or they're like trying to double up, like, oh, you'll be maintenance and security.
Oh my, uh, I hurt. Oh, because like I'm dispatched for security, the amount of calls that get redirected to me for like maintenance calls or whatever, or it's like, oh, could you do this? It's like, no, we can't. We're security. We're not mechanics.
Exactly. Don't want to go to nursing home maternity leave unless I have to. Nursing home was violent for some reason, yeah. And those old people got hands. Oh yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Grandma and grandpa are still strong. That is definitely. But there's also surgical prep. That's another thing. There's a bunch of stuff you can do if you don't want to like touch people behind the scenes stuff too.
Hmm.
Um, all right. So, have you always been a Warframe streamer? Like when you first started way back in 2018, or just like something you're like, ooh, Max, ooh, this, or ooh, I found this.
Yeah, I've been very big into variety streaming just
Mm,
because I do what I want.
variety is the spice of life.
Hmm. like some people know it's like, oh, he's playing Ultra Kill, or it's like, oh, he's playing Command and Command and Conquer. And like I'll have some people come back or they'll check on me on what I'm doing, but it's like, yeah, the game's not for me. I'll catch you around for whenever you stream this game next time. It's like, it depends when next time is.
Exactly. Depends how tired you are.
Or just whenever what I call my focus of the month.
Oh, yeah, it's your monthly obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotta love it, hyperfixating on a game.
Yeah, like some RTS is like Beyond All Reason or Mechabellum was like a good like month or 2 month stint.
Yeah, like me in Monster Hunter World, like I just did nothing but
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hunter World for months, and I was just having too much fun with it.
Gotta get back to WoWs just to see if like the systems are fixed now. But yeah, but with like military shooters too, like War Thunder, that's like another obsession because I put way too much time and money into that.
That's another one I've heard a lot about, and I've seen like so many ads, like people doing like sponsorships for that. I'm like, oh, are you? I'm like, are you guys like Raid Shadow Legends? You have like crazy amounts of marketing budget, so you can just sponsor like everybody and their cousin.
Well, it's because of how expensive some of the stuff is. Are people spending money to like unlock stuff?
Oh, well, the whales are funding it.
Mm-hmm. Did you pay the snail? Is our motto. Because once you get to those later like modern tiers, it's just a clown fiesta of BS.
Yeah, like I've heard from my mod who does like Warframe, they're like, yeah, unless I want to pay, it's gonna take like 2 days for this thing to unlock. I'm like, okay, that's like gotcha game bad.
Yeah, to unlock the frames, it's like you have to rely on the drops and build the parts. Then you gotta when you get all the parts, you gotta assemble the main frame. Then you gotta wait more. I mean, it used to be bad where it was like 12 hours for each piece.
Wow.
So, which it still is. But it's like, like after a long time of grinding, are you just like going to, not take a break? But
That or
then
just like
once you
have it
got,
in the background while doing
Mhm.
other stuff.
Yeah, true that too. If you're doing if it's your focus, or you're just like, all right, on to the next mission.
Is Warframe on mobile? Because I'm trying to think. Because a lot of times they do that extended time. They're usually like on mobile to be like, you'll get the notification of, oh, so this thing is done.
Oh yeah, the companion app.
Oh, it does have one. Because that one of the things that occurred to me, like they're having like super long times.
Hmm. That's kind of one of the things I appreciate that they do, where you could just like, oh, this thing's done crafting, and I wanted to get it crafting ASAP. Or say it's like, I used too much of this item, and I need to craft that. So I appreciate what they did with that because I still check on it every now and then.
Definitely. Um, what are some what are some content you want to do in the future?
Good question.
Like it could be like, let's say time and budget wasn't like such a big deal. Like is there something
Ah,
you really wanted to try?
I'd probably, if time and work wasn't such an issue, I'd probably just be roaming around to like convention to convention,
Oh, like doing meet and greet type of thing, like on the little robots.
or even just in person too.
Oh, nice. Do the convention tour. Handing out
Hmm.
business cards and stuff.
And like even like recording the trip there, or
Mm-hmm.
things to do around the area.
Yeah, so in a sense, IRL streaming.
Hmm. because I've shown my face too. I've met some fellow VTubers IRL as well.
That's awesome you met some. I usually don't find like any VTubers in my area.
Uh, I actually had to like travel to like California
Oh,
to meet one of my buddies.
yeah, the ones I wanted to meet, I've not had the opportunity because it's like, oh, they're in another country. Oh, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Which I think, which is what I'm trying to plan next year of just like going to different cons instead of like visiting family. So I'm like, I want to see what's out there. So I've been ordering stuff to get some cosplays up.
Oh, like what kind of cosplays did you have in mind?
So I got a Hellgast one in the works from Killzone.
Ooh,
And then the second one is kind of up in the air for like certain ideas. Like I'm thinking like Gunslinger, like Robo Cowboy,
ooh.
or even just like mixing with like the Helldivers since that's still big.
Oh yeah, Helldivers finally like stopped blocking in other countries, which is kind of great. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because I just kind of held off because when I found out, it's like, oh, you don't live in this country where the PlayStation Network exists, and I was like, I was curious. I'm like, do they plan to launch in this country sometime? No, they just finally said, you know what? It just hurt the developers long term.
Mm-hmm. And now the Xbox is going to be getting their time next month.
Oh, it's finally getting off of exclusivity, I take it. Or it's finally
Mm-hmm.
going there.
Yep, which scares me because like knowing the whole story of like all the major orders and everything, like, oh no, this is good. This is this is gonna be a big event.
Is this gonna turn into
This,
like Helldivers COD lobbies of like the early 2000s where you just hear kids screaming on the microphones?
oh, I'm talking for like more in-game like story stuff because like they
Oh.
have like the major orders where it's like either hold this planet or take over these planets or kill this many enemies as a collective community.
Ooh, I could see that getting pretty wild.
Yeah, like the recent one was like like killing a bunch of like heavy units, and everyone thought they failed.
Really? Somehow they passed?
Yep, they passed.
Wow.
Or one of the more wild ones was like, oh yeah, we gotta kill was like a trillion or like a something like that of this enemy type. Within a day, it was completed.
Ooh.
I'm like, what? I only participated in like 2 missions that day. What happened?
Yeah, I think might be some balancing issues there. They're like underestimating the community or just like skill level.
My life for Super Earth. But another thing I was getting into was I took back a deep dive of Twisted Metal.
Ooh. That is one I haven't heard in a long time. Twisted Metal.
Ah,
Serious.
but the creaky knees.
I think like I could just be misremembering that. I think they made like a remake or remaster a few years back or tried to.
Yeah, 2012 Twisted
Yeah,
Metal.
so it's I wouldn't be surprised if they try and do another one in the coming future with how like it feels like everything's getting remade these days. It's not even that old.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It's an underrated series. I mean, especially since for my current time in like tomorrow is supposed to be the release of season 2 of the show.
Ooh. Didn't know they had a show about it.
Oh yeah, it's on an exclusive streaming service on Peacock.
Oh. I mean, thinking about like what very like I know about the lore, I think they could do that like pretty well. Like I've heard good things about The Last of Us on how they did that pretty well and Witcher.
Yeah, the season one was pretty good. Like if you know about most of the story of the past games, you can kind of throw it out the window and just kind of look at it just like, you know what? That kind of fits. That kind of fits Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, I just know like big cars smash into other cars.
Yep. That's all I'm there for the show too. I'm just like I'm here for the action scenes. I don't care what else happens except for the main some of the main characters.
Yeah.
Like like come on, as much as they want to push what's what's the actor's name that's on it? I can't remember, but like as much as they want to push out some of the other characters to be the main characters, Sweet Tooth is the star of the show.
Oh,
I don't
definitely.
care.
Sweet Tooth was like the mascot of the Twisted Metal series.
Yeah, like Twisted Metal 2, they try to make it Axel, and it's like, nope, it's still Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, he stole the show.
Literally in the fourth game.
Yeah, the Sweet Tooth spinoff.
And I was actually kind of thinking, I've already said this like publicly, I was like, what if I did a Twisted Metal inspired design?
That would be a little fun. It would be also kind of retro, something that people get a kick out of.
Mm-hmm.
That, and it would be certainly unique compared to like I've noticed certain trends among VTubers of like certain lore types. It's like I don't know. I feel like it's like, oh, I'm the super dank demon lord thingy, or cat girl, or other stuff. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
as much as I'm for, you know, like be who you want to be in like VTubing scene, there's untapped potential.
there's a lot of people that aren't like, really optimizing it. And I get the whole it's easier to market a cat girl as opposed to just a human or whatever because ha ha ha, cute animals sell.
But what if you just like combine some concepts with you know the cat girl thing on there? It's like
Exactly. Or you could just have a stupid redeem like I do. See? I just have a stupid toggle and I just thought it's a funny thing.
mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna dog on people going for hot single VTubers in your area.
Yes, that is.
For like simplicity is good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just for you and I, we mentioned the common concepts.
Yeah, some of these things you kind of start, you hear enough of them, of like lore tropes, you kind of like. And I feel bad because it's going to be hard to differentiate from some other one, and you'll be like,
Yeah, yeah, like how some people are compared to Iron Mouse or Shy Lily
mm-hmm.
or
Oh, you wear pink and blue and you're a demon, or pink and purple, pink and blue. Oh, you're Iron Mouse, you're this, you're budget this VTuber, budget that VTuber. Shy Lily, oh, you have a whale VTuber, oh, you're trying to impersonate that person. Oh, you have a German accent, oh, you must
mm-hmm,
be impersonating Shy Lily, or stupid stuff like that.
mm-hmm. Which sure there's some people who do try to go the copy route, which cringe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, long term, I
Well,
haven't seen it benefit people. They'll get like a bunch of drama and buzz, and then they'll get like either just like quit and rebrand later. And I'm like, really, was that all it was worth there? All the
mhm.
headache.
Yeah, and like I always go back to my previous models too. Like I'll switch between the Warframe model,
Mm-hmm.
the Hellgas model, now a PNG model of like Ultra Kill Phase. So like I'm tapping into like some themes, but I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, I'm sticking with this. Screw
Definitely.
the
So,
lore.
oh, sorry, I
Screw
was
the lore
interrupting
writing.
you.
Yeah,
um,
it's all good.
what
Screw
is
the
your
lore
lore
writing.
technically?
Mech too angry to burr.
Honestly, that is a mood.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
I do have a pilot mascot too, which
nice.
like the I don't know if you've seen like the purple and blue highlight chick.
I haven't had a chance to see that. No.
I mean, to be fair, I don't post enough about it.
Yeah.
but it's like something that I can have artists that can't do mix do.
Mm,
So I was like, you know what? I want something cute,
nothing
or
wrong
the
with
other side of
that.
things. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine's not like super inventive. It's like, oh yeah, time travel reporter. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
I mean, that's kind of one I haven't heard yet.
Really. It was just something like like something I thought that was just really funny. I'm like, what if they can
Mm-hmm.
report on stuff in the past or future, but they can't change it. I'm like, well, that's kind of a Faustian bargain there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you dealt with any parasocial issues among like VTuber fans?
Probably from some other communities I have.
Ah, but none have like directly like latched onto you to the point it was like, you're like, ew, dude, knock it off.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't had that.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. I thought we had something special.
Exactly. But I know that's a whole can of worms with the people. It's like, if you want to do GFE, ASMR, more power to you, but I can't keep that on ironically.
He constantly has to reject my advances. I don't reject all of them.
You just gotta wail hard enough. You need to wail enough to spend for him to have a real mech suit.
For just the U.S. defense budget, you too
Exactly.
can be noticed by fans. Someday, Uh, yeah, one of these days, I swear. After these messages. uh, that's great.
How have you
But
been liking streaming on Kick?
I don't. I don't really see much of a change, honestly. I treat it the same way that I do Twitch.
Gotcha. That's good. It's
Granted,
not like an issue. I've just noticed it's like so many bots.
yeah, I. That's one thing I got. I have to get around, but I think with time it will reduce.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how on Twitch, like I don't get as many bots on my side.
Yeah, we need like a Kick version of like Bot or something.
Hmm. I'm hoping that they can
Definitely.
get more widgets so I can put the soundboard over there.
You should be able. I mean, there's a way to do it if you have like a stream deck.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, you're just like, oh, I just use all the sound stuff on my actual keyboard.
I mean, the numpad's right there.
I mean, that also works. That or I think they have a free app now too, so it's like, oh, you don't want to get a stream deck, but I don't really see like something that people would use unless you're like a VTuber. That's like the primary thing.
Hmm. For I was worth to talk about like a soundboard for my community to use because
Oh,
some people on my side will like time or try to time some things like a metal pipe.
oh yeah. I don't know if yeah, I don't even think they have like blurp on Kick yet or viewer attack or them quite made the transition over there yet.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
early, it's crazy.
it's been like what 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah. They still are running on that casino money there, so it hasn't disappeared yet.
While Twitch is running on Dan Clancy's. uh, yeah.
Oh, did you hear about there was some drama with Dan Clancy on what he was doing to quote unquote like get viewers.
Oh yeah, or he had his own charity up or something.
Yeah, and he was literally going into it was so rude going into people's chat saying, "Hey, I'm not listening, but I'm raising funds for this charity. So could you raid me?" And it's like that is just oh my gosh, and people that aren't streamers, it's like literally going to a friend's party, looking the host dead in the eye while in front of
Mm-hmm.
all the people saying, "Your party sucks. Mine's better. You should come with me." It's like mind blowing.
What's funny is it's the head guy of Twitch,
It
or
is.
one of the CEOs, I should say, because it's still a collective.
It is, but
He's just the front man.
that and he couldn't even get affiliate, which is kind of crazy. If you know it's broken. To those that are
Yeah.
struggling, might make you feel a little better about it.
Mm-hmm.
If their own CEO can't do it. But they released day one monetization, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I was reading some of the details on that, and it was pretty weird. Where it's like you have you'll people will be able to buy the subs for you and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but you won't be able to tap into that money until you do reach affiliate.
Yeah. But they changed the requirements. I think it's average viewers for 7 days, not 30 days, which a lot of people are
Mm-hmm.
struggling. It's like, oh, I got it for 25 days, but not 30 days. You'll be like, oh, well, time, start over again.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, which
it's going to save them money because there's so many people that have like abandoned accounts and they can convert it to like, you can buy like subs or bits or whatever. Because I know there's so many people like, oh, I did streaming for 6 months and I have all this payouts, but it's not to hit the I think it's what $50 threshold. So
what do I do? Yeah, it's either like 50 or 100 depending on how many times you reach the threshold.
hold on, I
Because they
want to
do
go.
raise it.
Uh, hold on, I'm trying to look here. I'm curious. Hold on, where is it? Like
But also
monetization.
makes me wonder for people who are still like I know a Russian uh, acquaintance
Mm-hmm.
of mine that can't cash out his payout money.
Oh yeah, because they're all stuck like at that point.
So
Uh
I'm sitting here wondering okay, so what happens? Do they just take the money?
exactly. Are they just like, basically doing it in bits or is it like an escrow? Like how long is it sitting there? Yeah, oh they changed it now. Current spendable balance. That's what they do.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah, it's 50. I want to double check. I'm like, oh, it's not like YouTube where it has to be 100.
hmm
Which I know they didn't have a limit before. It'd be like, oh, you made $20. Well, Google Ads will pay you that.
yeah. Twitch is weird still.
Oh, definitely. Like I know they're trying to
But
crack down on view botters too.
even that was funny for Dan Clancy even saying too, oh, the problem comes from the smaller streamers. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I know a good handful of small streamers that don't know where to go for those resources. Even
Oh,
like,
definitely. That or they go
or even,
to like a
or
site and
even
they get ripped off.
ripped off. You lose your stuff or lose your identity.
Mm-hmm. Or the ones that
I'm
are
not
able
saying.
to figure it out. It's like you literally have like big like actual celebrities admitting to the fact that they did it and they just did it less obvious and they didn't get banned. It's like, really? Not even like
But
a couple day suspension or something.
mhm. Or I even know a creator that I despise. just, just some pay stuff where it's they have, well, on their stream it's 100 to 125 viewers,
Mm-hmm.
chat isn't that active, but whenever they raid somebody, it's like 5 viewers.
Oh yeah, they're using embeds, that's for sure.
Oh, it's not even an embed. It's like straight up botting.
Really?
Yeah. It's like,
Because like if you're using an embed, let's say you embed on a cooking site and it'll say viewers, like the viewers that are actively watching on Twitch won't carry over to the ones that are on like the ad at this cooking site.
yeah.
So like he really wants to crack down on this whole thing. Just say, yeah, we're no longer allowing embed.
Or even just like they observe on, obviously, your raid count. Obviously, there's going to be some people who are smart that just don't raid out.
Yeah.
But like, that would be funny for the people that I see that have that. And it's like, wait a minute, how do you raid
Yeah.
with this many people viewing your stream? Like, you don't just lose 100 people that easily.
Exactly. That or it's
But like,
like, oh, they raid, they're like X amount of viewers that are here, and you just like it's like they raid out to someone new and you just see the numbers go beep loop. I'm like, oh, that poor streamer, that's gotta be like demoralizing. Watching the number just slowly dwindle down.
mm-hmm. To be fair, it's also on the it's on the audience and the streamer themselves, because like
Mm-hmm.
it kind of goes back to like the whole like pre-debut VTubers, where it's they're playing their game and they're not really that interactive.
Exactly. Or there's some I know that had debuted and they are just like they don't talk to chat, they don't read it out, they don't do anything, and it's like, listen, I understand if it was like you're doing something like this, it's technically going to be recorded. And yes, chat, I am paying attention to you, believe it or not. But like, if that's like a constant thing, it's like, oh, it's not going to be as fun doing that.
Yeah, like I'd understand if it was like games like Counter Strike, where the tense
Mm-hmm.
moments come in, or you just mute.
Exactly. Or just talk amongst each other. Make friends, chat.
Wow, they gotta touch grass.
They gotta touch grass, exactly.
And to be fair, with my security stuff, it actually turned an introvert into an extrovert.
Hey,
It's like,
that's
wow,
good though.
I never imagined being actually alone in a dark warehouse would actually be like, I need people.
Extrovert era, huh?
Extrovert era.
Yeah,
I,
it's a weirdly introverted career when you think about content creation because you're majority of the time by yourself.
mm-hmm. I come from the Midwest. We're really good about drawing out a conversation.
Yeah, that's good. You're a yapper. Oh yeah, you gotta do the oh yeah, oh let me scooch by there.
Oh, let me sneak right past you.
Oh yeah.
I've said that so many times, and I unironically do it too. It's like, let me sneak right past you real quick. Sorry.
Yep. Yep, in the Midwest goodbye. It's like a song and dance.
Oh, you don't say. You would tell me more.
Be like, oh wait, we gotta give you leftovers even though you didn't eat anything. Somehow you're getting leftovers and then you're there for another hour.
Yep. I think the longest I had was like a 3 or 4 hour one.
Ooh, that's like the ultimate one. The longest I had was like 2 hours, and I was just like, you just have to come up like with an exit strategy. Be like, all right, what's the signal for when we want to escape?
The funniest thing that happened from one of the Midwest goodbyes, and this was due to my own suffering as a kid, I decided to just sit out in the car during the day So I was just cooking in the car.
Oh, wow.
You're like, wait, where's Faz at? Oh, oh,
God.
he's waiting to go home. And I was like, you guys were still saying goodbye? Yeah, come on inside and rest up for a bit. It's like, oh god, I just want to go home. Could I just get an ice and an ice water?
Yeah, the
Because when we
Midwest goodbye is always a treat.
I love it.
Alright, I'm gonna hydrate here
Nowadays,
for a
my
minute.
exit strategy is just literally like, yep, I gotta get out of here. If you don't apply any urgency in your movements, you're not doing it. You're not leaving.
Exactly that, or just have somebody just fall on the ground. Just tip over, being like, oh, yeah, Andrea tipped over. Oh, she's tired. Yep. Oh, we gotta take her home.
We'll see you later.
Yep, or it'll be like,
This is
Andrea, throw yourself into something. Okay.
the emergency flask.
Exactly. No, it's just, I would do that. I'd just be like, oh, yeah, she's tired. Oh, she's walking into walls again. I'm like, oh, darn, I can't face through I can't face through matter. Darn, thought I developed that superpower suddenly.
That's the thing too. People could learn. VTubers could learn from the Midwest for like. I'm struggling to talk about things on stream. Observe.
Exactly. That or just write stuff down.
People do that.
Yeah, I have some ideas of stuff I write down. If I like go completely mind blank or head empty.
Mm-hmm.
That are mostly just yelling about work or something stupid I seen happen. And
Yeah,
no, I haven't
pardon
used
my-
Reddit yet. Keyword yet.
Breaking case of yappening.
Exactly. The grand yappening.
Do I dare?
Is there any particular game series you're looking forward to coming out? This like that already came out this year or going to come out this year?
So, going to come out this year on the AAA game scene, Borderlands.
It could
4.
be indie, either one, something you're looking forward to.
I'd have to go with Borderlands 4.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I actually own the whole series. I just haven't messed with it.
Mm-hmm. Most times
On
it's
the
gonna be
grand backlog.
shooting. Yep, the grand backlog of Steam.
I'm slowly working through it. Very slowly.
Felt.
Yeah, well, I used to be too broke to have video games, so it's like, oh, I can just, now as an adult with disposable income, I can technically do that. That and learning the wonders of Humble Bundle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the like. There's some indie games I've been looking forward to, as well. It's like Code Rapid is one where it's like a mech. I guess it's like Armored Core, but like you're playing as like a humanoid character that can do like parkour stuff too.
Ooh. So similar to Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, like think Mirror's Edge mixed with Armored Core, so like you're able to like wall jump or hop off of enemies.
Nice.
There's a Pragmata, which I'm worried for that game. I'm not gonna lie. It's the one where you play as a guy that has like a little android girl that everyone is doing
Oh.
a fit over. The part I'm worried about is like, oh no, something sad's gonna happen in this game.
Oh, the death flags are raising, huh? In that game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Atomic Heart 2 is also one that's, like, coming out, too. I'm like, I gotta actually still play the first one because
Oh
it looks
yeah.
really cool. And I need to actually attempt to play Bioshock 1 again because I did the remastered and I got in a position of, oh, it's like bricked. I can't move any further because I thought I was just a crazy person. So for an entire stream, I'm like looking up. I'm like, am I just not seeing it? Like, where's the door? And they're like, oh, you're playing the remaster? Yeah, you'll have to play the regular one. And
Right.
it's like, all right, so if I want to start over in square one, I'm like, I'm gonna have to be in the right frame of mind if I want to deal with that again. Because it was getting really under my skin.
Mm-hmm.
Like I halted on playing Me Side, finishing that up because that was another one that like I don't know, it got under my skin.
Yeah. Indie games is like the way to go for me. And
Hmm.
a little
I
fun
heard
fact I
Hollow Knight Silk Song might be coming out here soon. Again, if we believe the Nintendo Direct rumors.
reposted the Light Silk song.
Exactly. I mean, it's been, gosh, so many years since they advertised it.
Yep. Another VTuber that's been looking forward to it, and we just keep bullying him about it.
Yeah, I haven't played the original Hollow Knight. I've only seen clips of it. I'm like, well, I should probably play the original here too. I'm hoping Hades 2 will finally come out for fully because I'm hesitating on buying it since I'm finished Hades 1 for the most part.
I thought
I'm like,
that was already out.
it's an early access. Hold on, I want to double
Oh
check.
yeah. Oh
Because
yeah,
I know
early
how
access.
like
Oh, yeah,
early
that's right.
access it can be. It's like either really good or really bad.
Yeah, kind of like how Subnautica did its thing,
Mm-hmm.
which was
Yep,
interesting
still
because I
early
see.
access. Wanted to double check.
Yeah, yeah, that was already out, or it is, but yeah, it's still being developed.
Yeah, like that and Pal World, another one. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really interesting once all the lawsuit dies down and once it comes out of early access. I played a little bit of it, but I'm like, there's another one that really took advantage of the early access thing that kind of like it seemed way too early in my opinion. I'm like, man, this is like not even a beta. This is like a borderline beta testing or alpha testing. It's like, oh, Inzoi Life Simulator, and there's nothing to do.
Oh, yep, yep.
Mm-hmm. And people were
They
like,
took
oh, it's
early.
gonna kill The Sims. No, it's not.
They literally took early access as early access to the build.
Exactly. It's like, oh, The Sims meet GTA 5. That's the best way to describe it.
Hmm. And speaking of indie games, I do actually voice and star in a indie game.
Really?
Yes.
When is that out yet? Or
Oh yeah, it's out. It's just going through like story rework currently.
how did that
Because
opportunity come about?
it was just from a Kickstarter for a game to kind of like it quote unquote saved the dev team
Yeah.
or the guy developing it because like funny enough for the Kickstarter it was just it wasn't doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy let me know. It's like, yeah, he gave me a Steam key for this. Like, okay, I'll buy it and try it out. And I streamed it, and for some reason, it got a lot more attention.
Wow. Is that why they wanted you to like voice a character? They're like, well, so we're so grateful. Please voice a character.
Or technically voicing myself. And the game it's on Steam. It's a Vindictive Drive 2,
Ooh.
and this is the part that got me. MadeBot Archive.
Ooh.
So not only do you control a mech and a bullet hell, you also have a mate, like a made android assisting you.
Oh, nice. Very anime as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think Deltarune finally fully came out. That was another one I was like holding off on
Oh
playing.
yeah, chapter 2.
I thought it was 3 and 4 came out.
Oh yeah, 3 and 4.
Yeah, I know because I watched Let's Plays of Undertale. I haven't played it on Steam, but I'm like, I already know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm being doing a injustice. Like I know all the spoilers and stuff. It's like Deltarune on the other hand, I've been very on the fence about. Like I've been trying to dodge spoilers for that one.
Miss me with that bullshit.
That's cool. You didn't have to like audition for the voice role. Got lucky.
Yeah. But yeah, at least I could say for most VTubers, it's like, hey, I'm in a game. Where's your?
Yeah, like only like the big ones are actually in like a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was supposed to be in an animated pilot for one of the characters, but gosh, hasn't like it's still like been in development hell for like the last 3 years. So
Ooh.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. And I saw one of the people that was running and directing, and they're like, "Yeah, it's gotten out of my hands." So they stepped back. I'm like, "Oh,
E.
yeah." That happens a lot of projects, though.
Mm-hmm.
Downside of
Hey,
doing the
just like
voice acting
VTuber
stuff.
groups.
Yep, definitely. Casting club, a lot of people amateurs. Some stuff actually gets works, others doesn't. Voice acting Discord, another one.
If people think that like VTubing is competitive, they have not seen the voice acting scene.
Oh, it is so bad. It is like, and there's only been one VTuber like Discord that is bad as some of the VA stuff. Like it just being like crazy, toxic, and just kids that have like it's like no. I don't think you should be trying to do a dub when you're like 12 of this 18 plus comic.
Oh yeah, that I remember.
That are they're like trying to like height like deepen their voice, and it's like, I feel weird about this. Oh, good job, Siri bot. Blocking more spam.
What flavor?
Exactly. I think GTA 6 is supposed to come out next year, this fall. I'm not sure.
Man, we got GTA 6 before GTA 6.
Exactly.
Okay.
It'll be interesting for when it comes out to PC, and I'm wondering if we're gonna see like another boom, like because so many VTubers were like going nuts for like our streamers for GTA 5 on Twitch, and it's mostly just like people either yapping or just like watching YouTube videos, just chatting. Will GTA 6 overtake just chatting? I think so.
Probably for the day.
Might a little
For
bit
the week.
longer because Pal World did at one point.
I'll give it a 2-week start.
I think it might do that for like for a little bit, and then it'll be like, oh, you don't want to get a PlayStation 5 once it finally comes out to the PC. Then we're going to see another boom because, again, that's really expensive.
Yep. Considering, like the new PS5s are like what, 700
They are. The new
USD.
Switch 2's like crazy expensive too, and they're like, you agree to being able to like, oh, you use the key card, and they have the option to remotely brick your console,
Mm-hmm.
which just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Or you need the internet for it to be active. I'm like, what if you like live in the woods and you want to just play your Switch 2, but you don't have the internet to activate it. Do you gotta like activate it in the store and hope they have Wi-Fi?
Did we not learn that our actions have consequences? Did we not learn of the days of, was it some of Ubisoft's games where it's like, oh, it's single player, but you need internet.
Exactly. Like I think they're
Or
thinking of Ubisoft. I think what was it? Anthem's getting shut down this year,
I thought it was already shut down.
or yeah, I think it is getting shut down already. I know Destiny is like hanging on for life support. And I know Titanfall 2 people are really excited about that. And they're like, yeah, no, we're not getting Titanfall 2.
We're not getting Titanfall 3.
No, we're not. We're gonna get we have Overwatch at home. Like they did with Concord. That was just
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ruining so many projects just for like some flop.
it is. Though there's one I really been wanting to play that's like been doing like crazy numbers is Expedition 33 for an
Ah,
indie game.
yeah. Yeah, I got that. Like the only spoilers I got were it was just like some of the character interactions, but they were the funny ones.
Yeah, I've
So
only
like
like
everything else is just blind.
I've literally peeked in at like some friends stream and I see them. They're like, oh, they're doing some of the combats. I'm like, oh, this looks neat.
It's literally Paper Mario or the or which which RT or not RTS
RPG.
RPG Mario was it? It wasn't Paper Mario. I know it wasn't called that, but
I'm trying to
I can't
think. That's
remember
the only
what.
one I could think of off the top of my head.
But it's like where it was a good spin on team fighting strategies instead of just attacking and then taking the hit. It's like, oh, you could avoid the attack and amplify your attacks. It's like, this is nice.
Right. Yeah.
I
It
like
looks like
this.
it's doing what Final Fantasy 15 did. It's like, oh, real time, but you could also pause if you wanted to.
Or no, for Clair Obscur, like the mechanics are just like you could parry the attacks, dodge the attacks by
Oh.
timing it. When it came to Final Fantasy 15, it was like their active little thing. But I tried using it when I played Final Fantasy 15. I was like, let me just hit the enemies and just dodge whenever.
Exactly. It was like it was just so button mashy. I'm like, my fingers hurt.
Oh god, if you want button mash, you're if you ever played or seen Dissidia Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I've actually played a little bit of it. I don't know. My finger. I just got annoyed with Final Fantasy 15 more than I did with that one. I'm just like, I was just like at this point, I'm like, I'll watch the rest on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Did you finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Yeah, I did. Through video.
Exactly. There's quite a few I've just like halted on doing because it'll be easier. Like another one that was
Mm-hmm.
like really button mashy was the original God of War, and I've like yet to touch it again because I just remember like my thumbs hurt. I'm like, no, this is too much for me.
Slash pause slash pause slash. Just doing the same combo that you don't know if it's doing the amount of damage because there's no boss health bar.
Exactly. Just hoping they go down eventually. I mean, just
I kind of
button
like the
mash to win.
yeah, I kind of like that when old games did that.
I like having the health bar. It's nice.
For me, it makes it more tense.
I disagree. I think it's more like if there's like a timer in the corner, it's like a little bit more tense.
Oh yes,
It's
If I
just
see a timer,
slowly
it's like,
counting down.
oh, it's gonna be one of those games.
Yeah. That and then the music goes in and you're just like just sweet panic. You're like, oh.
Yep. Speaking of like some of the old games, like I was emulating some of the games I used to play in my childhood. We we did not flinch to some of the like violent games that were back in the day. We did not flinch at all.
Like what in particular that you're thinking of?
So like Burnout or Twisted Metal.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
but like some of the themes that are in there, like Burnout. I know it's just a racing game, but it's like being able to like wreck traffic. It's like we did not flinch at this.
That or just like some of the GTA's or Yakuza series. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is mighty dark.
Mm-hmm. Or like the old Saints Row.
Mm-hmm. I know they did that weird reboot, and I heard people just didn't like it.
Yeah, it was like Agents of Mayhem or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just ruined the identity.
definitely. They played it way too safe as opposed to just being like over the top and extra as you can get.
Yeah, like Saints Row. Was it 4 or 3?
I think it was three. They went like just like over the top all the time, mouth to the wall.
Yeah, it was 3 and 4 when they started getting really, really wacky.
What's that? You want to beat your enemy to death with a flashlight? Okay.
Or I even went as far as like some of the like old horror games, like The Suffering was
Ooh.
one of them.
Yeah, that's another
Where
wild one. I've only seen like clips of. I've never actually played myself.
yeah, so like the first one took place inside the prison. Like every enemy is based on like some either internal prison crime or punishments in there. So like there's like this bladed enemy that's in there that's just based on like all the you know
Yeah.
prisoner on prisoner violence
I'm sure they have
or
one
one
about isolation solitary.
I can't remember if they do, but there was like one through like lethal injection was one of them,
Ooh. Certainly
or
creative, that's for sure.
or one of them that has like many rifles on his attached to its back, based on firing squads.
That is just like that is wild. Like,
And then the second game, you go to the like stateside because you're basically on a pseudo like Alcatraz island kind of
mm-hmm.
thing. You go to like I think it was like Baltimore and now they extended the monsters to they made a return, but now they based the manifestation of crimes
Ah,
and with some new bosses. Like I can't get into much detail because you know just
yeah,
some
I get it. I
things.
get it. I know Silent Hill series, like for the time coming out, was pretty dark.
Oh, that was a game that scared me at my young age. I couldn't play through it.
Yeah, again, watched it on YouTube. Didn't watch like actually play it. It was just like, oh, this is interesting. But yeah, games
And
don't run as nicely as they used to or optimized. It's like,
yeah,
oh, what's
some
this? You want a 10 gig day one patch? Okay, here you go.
Jarvis update game and then restart client. The whole like Call of Duty thing nowadays.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, didn't they have like a free version? I think they released a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, COD Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And that game actually is better than the base, like the actual game.
Mm-hmm. I know last time I actually heard anything about it, they were like fighting with like laser guns and future gravity stuff, and I'm like, okay, when did this become like a space opera type of thing?
Mm-hmm. And then when people complain about that, then they start going towards like World War II or Cold War era, and then now we have Beavis and Butthead in it.
Really?
Yeah, in the most recent COD, they have Beavis and Butthead in the game.
Wow. COD Mobile doing
Ah.
the fork knife thing or Fortnite.
Oh no, that wasn't even COD Mobile. This is actually like AAA COD.
Wow.
I'm like, why? What happened to my tactical guys back in?
Yeah, like did they I wonder if they got like Mike Judge to voice them too? Because he did a lot of like the voices for it. I mean, it'd be funny, but them like playing it straight up, it's wild.
Yeah, because like in these recent CODs, like you could do executions, and one was just literally Cornholio coming right behind him to kick him in the nuts.
Oh jeez.
And that's like, as much as that's funny to see, just Cornholio to come by and
Yeah.
kick someone's ass. At the same time, it's like, this is Call of Duty, man. Battlefield 6, please don't screw this up.
Oh wow, yeah. Can't believe we're on like 6 now. I think what was it, like 3 or 4? I remember there being controversy on it.
Yeah, it was like some of the campaign elements was the controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else was just every news outlet was like trying to make some big deal out of the game, and
Yeah.
we're all just sitting here like, what?
Yeah, I gotta love how like gaming journalists hasn't recovered. It's still just like trash.
hmm I used to remember, or like a Mortal Kombat, but this game is so violent. Or Grand Theft Auto is so violent. It's like everyone else. This game's kind of good.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they have those age ratings. It doesn't mean rated M for my kids.
I mean, even I was playing like this one game called Roadkill, which was like GTA mixed with Twisted Metal.
Oh, wow.
mm-hmm. And even I was just like, nice. we did not flinch with some of the game elements back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for YouTube streaming, I haven't like had like any bot encounters. I don't know if they finally patched it or not. If you're still having like, or if you've had that issue.
I have not actually.
Really, they might have finally patched it. All the hot local singles in your area bots that would like spam any kind of live stream.
Yeah, I only had like maybe 2 art bots when I was starting early.
Ooh, wow,
But
that's
even then, it
surprising.
was
An
like,
art bot or GFX bot.
yeah. But now it's just where the YouTube did something right, and I don't know how.
Exactly. For now, I'm sure they'll find a way around it. Now you just have to look at the comments where they're bot comments or people are intentionally trying to like outrage farm.
Probably the best outrage farm is, I will say, is like the AI videos.
Oh yeah.
As much as bad as they are, like whenever they get information wrong, it's like it's intentional that like even IRL like creators
Mm-hmm.
or even VTubers like will intentionally subtly get something wrong just for someone to comment.
Exactly. Or just like they'll intentionally use like Texas Peach and it'll be wrong. It'll be like, oh yes, and this is the Skibidi toilet instead of Skibbity.
hmm Or the every movie calling the main character Jack. But
I've
it's
never
by my
actually run across that one. I ran across some weird ones. Um, like people were using like AI when VO3 came out, and they were doing like something I thought was kind of creative. I don't get the whole ASMR thing, but it's like, oh, ASMR glass fruit cutting. I'm like, oh, well, that's creative, I guess. But when they changed YouTube, it was kind of funny. People were panicking, saying, "Oh, they're finally going to demonetize the AI slop. They're going to demonetize the AI slop." No, they're not.
They'll demonetize it, but that doesn't stop them from making it.
Exactly. Or they're just going to make it harder. That are people literally reposting the same short like several times a day because, oh, this didn't get good views, so I'll just repost it again.
Mm-hmm. Or the people who just post the memes with them underneath just either staring or doing something.
That and just like, I know I do reaction content. It's not like life revolutionary or life changing. I'm like, I still try and make a stupid face or something.
Yeah, like you at least attempt to react or
Yeah.
provide something to the reaction.
This is my attempt at doing original content. Because it's like, oh, I got monetized. I should try to do something original. Because I was just struggling to get the watch hours in.
Yeah, like if some people just react like one or two sentences every now and then, but doesn't they don't pause the video to actually explain something for like why they're reacting to it, they're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Some cases, some cases.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope, especially when people don't bother crediting like the original like meme compilations or videos you're reacting to. Because there's people that do that. I'm like, that's not right. You should at least have like a playlist of, hey, I found this here. Go check it out yourself. Go give the original love.
I'm sorry, I stole these memes rightfully. These were mine.
It's official. Faz is a meme thief.
But I like and repost it because that's what heroes do.
Exactly. How your
Like,
Oshi knows you love them if you don't like and repost everything they do.
how do they know? How are they supposed to know?
Oh, did you ever get a chance to try VStream before that kind of, ended up shutting down?
I did not. I figured it was just trying to cash in on a growing trend. Like I was kind of calling it. I was just like, they know what they're doing by making this. Like you can't
Mm-hmm.
just make a platform for VTubers without there being an incentive for people to watch VTubers.
Exactly. No redeems. And even then, people like are learning still to this day the hard way that not everybody wants to talk to a cartoon character or an anime person. They want to talk to a real life person where you can see their face on camera, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and not only that too. Like it always makes me laugh for like when people say VTubing community. We're just like the IRL content creators.
Oh, definitely.
We're it's not a community. We're just literally all here with separate demographics. So like if VStream was attempted to try to pull advertisers and whatnot to like to help support them,
Mm-hmm.
well, now you got to show the public of what VTubers can do versus just they play a Minecraft SMP every so often.
Exactly. And it's still a niche that people don't realize it. You think of like, oh, it's as big as it can go. I'm like, no, it can get much bigger. That or having IRL people thinking it's easier to be a VTuber and then they kind of learn the hard way, like,
Nothing changes.
exactly.
We may have the visuals, but we still need the gag.
Exactly. We still need the content. We need all the dumb shenanigans.
Yeah. So again, it always makes me laugh when someone tries to make something advertise for VTubers, and it's only known by the creators.
Exactly. That are very like single, like very niche group, because even like we're still fairly small. I remember this happened years ago. I don't know if they're going to be doing it again because so many graduated, but they were doing like a VTuber census, and they did for English speakers, and I think there was like around 60,000 of us. I don't know if it's much lower now because of the post-pandemic being over. All that, the
Oh,
boom is
it's
over.
it's larger.
I don't know if they're going to try and do it that year, but word gets around, relatively quickly.
Yeah, yeah, being on the Twitter, yeah,
Oh,
definitely gets around.
definitely.
Yeah.
That are people trying to do Blue Sky thinking, oh, it's much better. Threads, it's much better. I'm like, I'm still seeing the same GFX art bots on both platforms.
You can't really call like one social media better than the other. Well, unless you're trying to compare yourself to Facebook, then you're just automatically winning.
Hey, Facebook is having a comeback.
Yeah, I don't use it.
I haven't used it in a while. It's just like, oh, I just post like clips to Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I do a thing. Because it's like, oh, TikTok's banned in their country, and they're like, YouTube is eh.
The sea of madness of the algorithm.
It is. But I know it's a big, like, hot contentious people are like so anti AI everything. Like, I understand them being upset about AI art and all that other stuff, but like, listen, if are you gonna edit like voice clicks or ums and ahs like manually, like how you used to do before you had like a plugin to do that? Or are you gonna sit there with a thesaurus and literally look up the best SEO keywords? You used to pay someone to do that, so
Mm-hmm. Especially like people trying to use Vocaloid stuff,
oh, definitely.
which still makes me laugh for on the Twitter scene for Grok.
Oh, definitely, Grok. Grok is
Anti
wild,
AI
like how it just had like a
uses Grok.
meltdown.
Oh yeah, the yep.
Yep, yep. It used all the bad gamer words.
And then it turned into an anime girl.
Exactly, and it's not even a good model either.
The face tracking could have been better on it.
Exactly, or whoever was
Or
like whoever they did like screen recorded or captured. I'm like, you guys kind of cheaped out on the trackers there, didn't you?
yeah, because like one of the problems with the tracking on it was like when it moves its mouth, it only moves the bottom part, so it's like always awkward.
It's like, hello, this is the weather. It's
Well, no, like what like throwing the AI voice out of the way, it's like whenever it's saying some words, it's like its only lower mouth is moving, so like it fucking elongates its jaw when saying A, so it's like it it's crazy.
Yeah, the
It's
poor
funny.
intern who probably got stuck doing like a Vroid model or something, or they found it on Fiverr. And they're like, yeah, can you do this in 24 hours?
We'll do the rigging ourselves. Just we just need a model.
Exactly. It makes me wonder that. Because I'm like, there's no way this is AI 3D modeling. There's no way. Because I messed around with it, like, all right, here, we'll do just the basic object and it's cursed. But yeah, they're paying like $400 a month or something like absurd for that kind of thing.
Hmm.
And that's good, you multi-stream. I'm still trying to convince other people to do it.
Yeah, like it doesn't hurt to go to other places, despite what the public view says.
Exactly. That, and I know people for like gave me such hassle about the shorts thing or clips for years and years. They're like, I don't like it, I don't like it. And it's like, it's a lot less of a time constraint, and you respect your audience. It's like, oh, this is just a small clip or snippet of what you're going in, instead of like, yeah, let's watch this 2 hour long video. Yeah, it doesn't get good till an hour and 30 minutes in. People don't have that kind of time. Or you know what the normal person do? They just clip that segment out.
Mm-hmm. You have to be your own best fan and clip your own stuff.
Exactly.
And I'm tired of people saying it's, you know, it's not what we do.
Yeah, you gotta
The
hype
whole
your
Joker
own self
skit.
up or believe in your own nonsense, and it's hard some days.
That's why I call myself Fazios. I mean, like, it already sounds like a compliment a little bit.
Yeah, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's so many like bad advice I've seen over the years, or people that are trying to get in on it. And, you know, they're like, I made Twitch partner, and guess what? I did it at this amount of time. And I'm like, thinking to myself, I'm like, looking into it, I'm like, oh, you did it as a face cam streamer. Well, that's a lot easier than a VTuber. You switch to it after you got Twitch partner.
Or it depends on which avenue that you go with it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Depending on how they did it.
Or it's like how I talk with one where they're just like, because they do some NSFW stuff up for like their main side, but then their VTubing side, they wonder like, I don't know how my VTubing side grew so quickly. It's like, honey.
People love the anime peoples.
Well, not the anime peoples, but it's like people are gonna follow for you, but they also follow you for the other thing.
Exactly.
One thing could bring more attention.
I heard Fansly changed the term of service, so a lot of people were like, "Aw." I heard people freaking out on that. I'm on Twitter.
Yeah, denying furries and certain other.
Yeah, it's like,
genres.
oh, no hypnotism, no cat girls, no this, no that. I'm like, isn't your biggest spokesmodel technically like a cat girl?
Yeah, that was their whole. It was one of them was like their whole entire shtick, was it?
Yeah. I'm like, are you gonna like ban Fillion or whatever because she's technically one? Are they just changing like the slight branding or whatever?
Probably one big change that people didn't talk about for like the SFW sites was actually removing AI peeps.
Oh yeah, I had seen like people were doing that kind of thing on like Fansly or OnlyFans. People like creating like synthetic, you know, or just using AI generation, and that is certainly surprising. That they decided to take that line in the sand while a lot of people are just like throwing everything at AI and hoping that'll fix all the world's problems.
Yeah, like I can see AI being good for some applications, but there's some that's just like, why even try?
Exactly. You don't need an AI toaster.
Did no one learn from the KFC game console?
Or the KFC dating simulator.
Hey, we could learn a thing or two from Colonel Sanders.
Well, we gotta learn what those 13 herbs and spices are.
I used to work at KFC.
Oh gosh.
I died for the Mother's Day commercial.
Oh.
Have you not seen that?
I don't think I have. That or I have it, I just don't remember it.
It was the striptease.
Oh! Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was broadcasted on Mother's Day.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Yep. I was dying for like good 2 hours when that commercial came on.
Yeah, never thought the Colonel would be an ESOT. I mean, each his
And
own.
no one thought that Wendy's would be a smug little shit.
That is weird for like brands like trying to slam each other or be like sassy on Twitter. It's like I don't know, like personifying them. I'm like, look, I just want to go to my like burger place or just do that, you know. I don't need to have them like have the most savage memes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are not Wendy's.
So this
Only
is not
Wendy's
a
can do
Wendy's.
it. Burger King, this is not. You are not Wendy's. I need you to leave the Waffle House.
I've never actually been to a Waffle House. I hear it's wild though.
Yeah. Some areas are pretty wild. You gotta prepare your prepare for the late night hour ones, though.
Oh. Yeah, so it's like from what I've been heard, I'm like, oh, it's like going into Walmart at like 3 in the morning. You see some very strange things. Mad respect for you doing food service at one point.
Yeah, I was the cook. The only thing I had to do was basically just make the chicken so they can serve the chicken.
I feel like everybody should have to work at least customer service once in their life. I'm like, oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Good taste for people that like have reality kick them.
Yeah, I love my job at KFC, even though I burned my hand once.
Ooh.
Insert the joke. It was finger looking good.
Yeah, finger lick. Yeah, I know they have deep fryers there because I know they sell like fries.
Yeah, the deep fryers are the regular fryers to fry the crispy chicken in.
Mm.
And I would always like clean, like quote unquote clean them out too, so that way like they don't get chicken didn't get that burnt flavor,
Mm.
which it is noticeable for like some of the breading to just kind of stick around, and if it sticks around at the top, it'll just burn it. Yeah, it doesn't taste horrible, but hey, quality matters.
So besides YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Twitter, are there any other platforms you're on?
I think that's about it.
Oh wow, you haven't like tried to like oh I'm gonna try Blue Sky. I've seen people even try Tumblr
Oh,
recently.
yeah, I'm barely on Blue Sky. I only just repost whenever I remember to actually post there.
Yeah, I just do going live like everywhere.
And I think that's about it for like at least for social media presence. Like I won't ever show it to the Facebook because that's just like linked to my IRL stuff.
Oh yeah. Not the
I don't
smartest
want.
idea there. You know, keep the VTuber stuff separate.
I mean, people already know my face, but I just don't want my relatives to see what I do.
Oh no, you don't want to have that awkward conversation.
I mean, I've already had the conversation. I just don't want other relatives, and it's like, oh god, I gotta keep explaining over and over again.
Oh, explaining
That whole thing.
how does it work? I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. That whole thing.
Yeah, it's always interesting with me. I like try to explain to some of them, and they're like, it's not. They don't speak English that well. I'm like, oh gosh, how the heck? I had no idea. I'm like, I had no idea how to explain. I'm like, I'm just doing internet stuff. Okay. They're like, is it porn? No. Oh, okay. They just didn't care.
Yeah. I just let them know that I do charity stuff too.
Which particular charity have you done? Like charity drive or stream?
uh, Stack Up is probably the most notable one I do, which is like a veteran kind of deal.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen they've reached out to a lot of VTubers before.
It was actually not even a reach out. It's more just like a like, hey, can I? You can actually like ask to join, too, and they'll like give you your whole like donation link, so
Oh,
that
well,
way
that's
when you donate to a certain point, you actually get prizes for it.
oh wow, gamified donations.
Yeah, like I actually got like one of their T-shirts from them
Nice.
for reaching a certain goal.
I mean, saves you the hassle of having to like set up like either through Twitch's charity tracker, which is really bad, or Tiltify's.
the, yeah, the Tiltify. Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
Is there some like
The subtle jab.
why have you had issues with them in the past? I haven't used them before.
No, I haven't had issues at all, and that's what Stack Up uses too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the Vishojo jab is what I was
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
How did I not know?
Yeah, I'm still like that amount of money. Like somebody ran off with a giant payday, that's for sure. For that amount of money.
My whole big question is like, how do you view someone, or like, how do you support like one of your talents that has this? It was basically like one of the whole shticks, not derogatory.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
just
they
go,
talk about
oh,
it a lot.
500K and multiple times.
Honestly,
How?
the lawsuit or like I've heard that people finally are getting paid, which is good. It took them 2 years, but still. And shout out to Keisan who literally interrogated the Vishojo Japan CEO on stream. That is just like wow, that is some balls there.
I still hate the whole argument of just like, oh, but they were under NDA, but then some people are like, I always knew V Shoujo was bad. It's like, so you're not NDA. The talents are, but what about you?
I think it was just more people just like, oh, I was proving them right. I'm right, corporal evil or whatever.
Oh god, I called someone out where it's just like I always talk for several years. I always talked about corpos aren't good. It's like, dude, no, you haven't. You're not
Exactly,
right.
and it's not necessarily a bad thing if it's run correctly, but it's very hard to do that. It's like running a normal business.
Or even the social stigma of talking out against certain things.
Oh, definitely, because again, EN VTuber space word gets around pretty quick, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, I heard you bash this company, that company, or you said these disparaging remarks."
And then they don't look back to the person like me. Yeah, maybe they were right. They right. Shit.
Exactly.
Which again, I get the social stigma of like talking out against like things like V Shoujo.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, too, how a lot of people were jumping on the train of like I always knew.
That are people saying, my experience with VShojo, I auditioned and I didn't hear back, or my this, my that. And I'm like, they hurt a lot of people, and a lot of people are hopefully slowly starting to get paid, but they're trying to like clout chase and, attach themselves to it because they see an easy W.
Yeah, like with the whole like Cinder thing, I was like, oh, my experience with them is like your experience was null and void. What the? Why are you here?
Exactly. I just feel bad for all the fans for Cinder. Like some people probably got inspired by her, like, yeah, I want to collab with her. I want to be a VTuber. And they find out, like, oh, she's not the nicest person behind the scenes. With the persona of being super nice.
Yeah, my take from it too is like the other side wasn't that good either. But that's
The
a
whole
whole
thing's
new
just sad
conversation.
and it's a mess. And I feel bad for, like, both sides because it looks like a friendship, like, just imploded. And there's probably
Yeah.
stuff we still don't even know that they're, like these talents with NDAs that they're waiting for it to expire before they can say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this is the worst we get, I'm like, no, not really. And a lot of companies, non like VTuber related, have social media and anti disparagement clauses for your work conditions there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've known so many hospital nurses get in trouble for breaking HIPAA.
Yeah. Yeah, that was also like a whole big investigation too.
Mm-hmm. That or I think I've seen one that literally went live while doing a med pass. And I'm like, look, I get it's boring, I get it's tedious, but there was so many identifiable information, and you're being distracted could lead into somebody like getting hurt.
Yeah, like with the I don't know what you call yours, but like if I remember correctly, mine's called where like the patient can be anonymous, and if someone's like trying to visit them, it's like I can't confirm that they're here.
Yeah, you can't be. You gotta be like super vague about it. Like if you're at a long-term care facility and they're like, "Hey, I haven't seen my neighbor. Where are they?" And it's like, I can't confirm or deny. They're like, I haven't seen them at lunch. Can I go visit them? I cannot confirm or deny if they are here. And they're like, oh, well, I hope they're all right. Because you can't even say they're in the hospital or whatever. It's like, ugh.
Or check the other hospital; they might be over there because they're not in our system.
That or you can't really even specify if they're not like, they don't have the clearance to sign it off if you're calling looking for someone.
Or unless they have like a like some specified clearance.
Exactly.
So like I could see where some come from for like the V shoulder side, but at the same time too, like there's others where I kind of look at it like, but you aren't under it though.
That or there was a really stupid trend that people were doing. And they're like, dude, I understand what they're trying to do is to an attempt to be nice, but they're like, I wrote a Google document with my experience with this blank VTuber. And turns out it was nothing but nice things, but people aren't going to remember that. Like 6 months, 2 years down the line, when they see that VTuber, like, wait, didn't they have a Google Doc? People equal Google Doc equals bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that could be considered a very backhanded way to go about it.
Yeah. Google Docky.
Google Docky indeed.
I love that meme. I lost every semblance of my funny bone there when I saw that.
Yeah, I still haven't watched the Minecraft movie, but like a lot of people were like, I made me want to play it again. It was like, oh yeah.
I'll create my own adventure.
Exactly.
The EN VTubing scene is like highly petty, so like I
Mm-hmm.
can see the whole like Google Docs situation happening. It's like, wait a minute, wasn't that one nice? Where is it? Because it's
That
not easy to look up Google Docs either.
exactly. And a big thing people don't realize is some of this stuff is like so petty. It's like this could have been solved in DMs. Other stuff, it's like super serious. I'm like, oh, this is like actual crimes. This is like you need to go to actual authorities on this. It's like two extremes.
Yeah, and the most surprising thing that people don't realize too is like just because so insert VTuber here was exposed for something doesn't mean that they'll stop making content or doing streams and all that.
Mm-hmm. Like there was a
Or
V tweeter, I guess that's the best way to call them, and they got exposed for 2021, 2022 for being a creep and ban evading. And what they would do to ban evade is they didn't block the streamer they were targeting. They didn't block their TTS or their PayPal. So what they would do is literally send it in and read out on stream saying, "Hey, why did you ban me? What did I do wrong?" While they're live, and it's like, dude, no.
mm-hmm.
And I think they rebrand. They're on like rebrand 5 or 6
Oh
over
yeah,
3 year. I think you know
yep.
who I'm talking about.
I I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or I think they resurfaced recently too.
Yeah, they did. And it's like, as soon as they have like a new account, they are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I briefly talked to them. I'm like, listen, get off Twitter, get off Twitter, go make content, go do stuff. Trying to get people off Twitter to actually watch your content is the hard part. Because not everybody's on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's another thing that people need to realize is for like yeah, just because you're not getting a lot of viewers doesn't mean that other people are their own human.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube videos are easy because you could just yeet and yeet and send and just bide your time and hope that it reaches the algorithm.
Yeah.
Streaming though, if you want viewers live, oh boy,
That or like what works
uh,
on one platform may not work on another. Like there's certain cozy games that don't do well on Twitch, but do like gangbusters, like big numbers on YouTube because there's a bigger minority. You know, the phrase of like Twitch is an island, YouTube's an ocean.
mm-hmm.
Like my time at Porsche did like insanely well on YouTube as opposed to Twitch. I was lucky if I got maybe 1 or 2 viewers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or some people gotta realize like friends don't equal viewers.
Exactly.
Well, like just because you share like all of your streams and whatnot on Twitter doesn't mean that people will click on it to view you.
Exactly. And people just don't respect some other people's time. You know?
Oh yeah, that used to be like a whole big thing. I mean, probably still is, but it's probably for the petty.
I meant like on the audience side. They just expect them to be there unattended. You know, they're not happy being lurker friendly or second monitor content. I'm like, be happy anybody shows up at all and just says hi on occasion. I'm flattered.
You don't see people talking during the movie.
Exactly. Or people have jobs, they got school, they got stuff to do. I can't, you know.
Mm-hmm. Or it literally could be just an audience that's also another content creator that
Mm-hmm.
also has to create content for themselves too.
Exactly. I know there's like extensions to like be able to lurk in like various chats and stuff and be like, all right, I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna lurk, you know, be like, I'm gonna farm the redeem points there.
But even then, sometimes that could be finicky
Mm-hmm.
because Twitch be weird.
Yeah, like I've noticed if you are in at least on the tabs, if you have 2 or more tabs open, and it'll be like you get a third one for another stream, it will mute it. It will
Mm-hmm.
like pause the stream and it'll be like, oh, you're not technically counted as a viewer. I'm like, ugh, it's gross.
Yeah, the thing I had to circumvent for that was actually like opening up like different windows.
Yeah, different windows or multi Twitch tool. I think that's another way to get around it.
But even then, sometimes the system still detects that and it's like, yep, nope, you don't count this time.
Exactly.
But speaking of Twitch
So,
options, there, man.
conventions you like to go to? Would you be the type to ever go to like TwitchCon?
No.
No. Well, I'm more of a VidCon type of person. You're just like, nope, I just go to the anime conventions.
Yeah, anime conventions like Colossal Con, or I'm
Hmm.
not gonna go for Anime Expo because that's gonna be. I mean, I'd probably just bum it out outside.
Good people watching.
Mm-hmm. And just chilling around. Because like Anime Expos nowadays is just like crowded as all hell.
Hmm. Cinderfan, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I know a lot of them have blown up in size. I've never actually been to an anime convention, so it's like I hear it's super big and just like overwhelming. It's like the only other conventions I've been to are like local ones or home shows or just like drag to another one.
Mhm. I might go back to the USS Hornet that I did for one event, and that was like to support a buddy of mine because it was like the Azure Lane, like one of their anniversaries, and we went there. Granted, we had a
Ooh.
granted we had a falling out with I don't know if you know like who V Fleet is. That
No, I'm
little
not familiar with them.
it's like basically like ship girl VTubers.
Oh. Oh yeah, I think I've seen like they have an anime now, don't they? The Azure Lane.
Oh, well, there's the Azure Lane, which is like the mobile gotcha game with
Yeah.
the ship girls, but then there's also V Fleet, which isn't like they aren't related to each other, but like just anime girls based on like either jets or ships.
Oh. I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised if there's one based on trains. Like, if it exists, they're gonna anthropomorphize anime girls. Like, Uma Musume is like crazy popular right now.
hmm This is why we said earlier in the stream that there's an untapped potential.
Definitely. Like, I've been getting in my recommended a certain horse girl. Yeah, Tomoe, and it's like, oh wow, like her little shorts have been popping off. I'm like, I'm getting a lot of recommendations.
hmm
Like, I've noticed certain like styles that like people have been editing, and I'm like, oh, it's a good idea, but also I could see like it not doing as well because everybody's doing it. You know, the
hmm
Rin Penrose editing type engagement based style.
hmm Or like Rima's like quote unquote news coverage, which just like a slight criticism is like if you're gonna do like news coverage, you better be putting all the stops for like right information instead of just like going head first into it, covering it live on Twitter,
I
or
don't
like
even
just
say
going through
she's more
messages.
new. She just recaps the drama at this point.
Yeah, yeah. Like nowadays, it's just recaps. It's like why?
And it's of recent stuff too for recency bias. Like before when it was like I think they did some really interesting ones. She did like, oh, this was one with a Spanish speaking VTuber side. I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was a thing. That's actually really interesting.
hmm Yeah, when that was happening for like drama of the week.
Mm-hmm. Other stuff like I feel like some of the other ones like people like want to do drama content. If you speak another language and you're able to cover it, there's another one that was doing like a profile on another VTuber that's like a single mom. And I think it was Yemen and I remember it was really cute. They're like, "Oh, they did it for Mother's Day." And I'm like, "That is so cool." You know, parent and daughter are
hmm
streaming.
Oh yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you guys want to do profiles and speak another language, because I know a few people that have done like the drama thing or just commentary, and they just kind of got burnt out. I mean, even look at the biggest one, False ID. He's not that active that much these days.
I mean, considering that like he always tries to cover the Niji stuff because that's basically like he became known as that.
Yeah, I
The
became
guy
known
who
as the
always covers
Niji guy.
with a huge hate. I'll just call it hatred for it because it's just like any minor thing mention of it just goes. Niji is under fire again.
I know what he's trying to do, and I think
It's
some
like
people tend to think because of like really bad companies that like end up going under like VShojo or different companies, like a Japanese company is going to be very different as opposed to a European company or an American company. Their cultures are very different, and I'm sure people are going to have like culture shock with that.
hmm like I know was it Kyo
Mm-hmm.
or Kiyomaru
Yep.
was a former newstuber, and now he's just doing game stuff now.
Yeah, I think he just plays Marvel Rivals these days. What was it? There was
Marvel
another one
Rivals.
that um hold on, let me double check. I think I'm still in his one of these guys' discords that did a lot of like drama stuff.
You and I are in Kyo's Discord,
Yeah, we are in Kyo's Discord.
which are just like, oh,
Mr.
oh.
Underhill. That was another one who did a lot of like
Yes,
he did,
yes.
and he was a big Niji fan, but he would literally state, "Hey, I'm a fan," though when he reported on it. But he kind of quit
hmm
and wiped all his drama stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting." So did Kyo, and I'm like, "All right."
And then Penumbral
Penumbral,
stopped
yeah.
doing,
The
stopped
60
doing that
seconds
stuff,
of VTuber stuff, they've kind of slowed down a bit.
which my criticism was is like they should have just kept on being the hype man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it, drama gets views, but like if you have a shtick, kind of like what I used to call false ID was the DJ Khaled of VTubers.
Mm. I heard people call him Purple Keemstar. And I'm like, that is really true.
hmm And what I formerly know him as is literally calling him like DJ Khaled of
Mm-hmm.
VTubing. He used to be the hype man of
Yeah,
like always covering events. He was on top of that, and then he became the Keemstar, the purple Keemstar.
exactly. Because you'd not only cover the bad news, the good news, you'd be like, oh, this VTuber's doing this. I'd be like, wow, that's cool. They're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
another
now it's
one
just
who
like,
started off with tutorials that pivoted to drama was Alara. And she was doing events there for a while and hasn't done an event in a while. And it's like, oh, she's mostly just doing like VTuber news these days.
and not kind of it's starting to take a shift, but at the same time too, I'm like,
Exactly.
it takes a certain face and personality for drama stuff.
You gotta be built different.
But like, sure, you can have the smug, getting your information from other people too. At the same time, the numbers that people have can really affect other people too.
Oh, definitely.
Or
That or
it's
people
kind of like,
seem to think it's nothing but drama, the VTuber thing, they're only
hmm
there to be miserable. Like I've known people that have done drama, they pivoted and they're like, I think they're doing like politics now, but they still use their VTuber model, and I'm like, if you want to do that, that makes you happy, more power to you.
just know, yeah, the political side of things is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, have fun with that.
He knows a lot about Kyo. Yep. Yeah, I know a bit about Kyo.
But that's who kind of fell on my radar when I first wanted to be a VTuber. False
hmm
ID, Kiyomaro. I think Salvi Squirrels really picked up the reins. Um,
hmm
Lidio Nakazawa. There's a few that really picked up the reins of just talking about like events and stuff.
hmm it's especially funny for me too for like the people who want to call out other VTubers. My favorite segment of like your haters will sometimes be your best supporters in the VTubing scene.
Again, a view is a view, a comment's a comment, you guys thumbs downing it or whatever. It still counts as engagement, you guys commenting.
Like I don't know if you know who like Banana Juju.
Oh, yes, yes. People just, oh, they have like such a deep hatred for her. It's ridiculous.
And I even commented to someone too. It's like, yeah, sometimes you have to realize if you want to keep someone where they're at in your eyes of where they deserve to be, do not try to call them out. It's just gonna backfire.
Exactly. She's
And
been farming like the Twitter people lately. And that's how she kind of blew up. Which is like farming the outrage. I'm like, well, that's another way to go about it.
Yeah, it's like my favorite segment of VTubing, where people wonder why are people still supporting so and so? It's like, well, you see, you kind of became one of their best advertisers.
Definitely.
I'm not saying I'm waiting for my moment, but at the same time, it's like I'm content where I'm at. Please,
Oh
I
no,
don't want to
Faz
see
revealed his content strategy. He's trying to get a hater army.
I already talk a lot of shit. But I like balancing it though. It's like I made zucchini bread today,
Ooh, yummy.
or I make hard candies too for my coworkers.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Uh-huh. And then I go back to my regularly scheduled anger. I gotta keep a balance.
Exactly.
I mean, I could be petty at the same time too. I'm starting to tell people on Twitter. It's like, don't let hate fuel your pettiness. It's just gonna rip
Exactly.
you apart. And then you wonder later on along the lines, like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
That or just like take a break from certain social media because I've just realized like it's so stupid that I just got annoyed. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna step away from this particular one for a while. In particular, Twitter, and at some point, this wasn't until like a few months ago, like Discord, because there's just too many weirdos on there, and it was just like, yeah, I got other stuff to do.
Man, sorry for being weird.
No, not you. I'm not telling you. I'm talking about my former mod who ran away screaming.
I know, just talking shit.
I know. People seem to think like, oh, Adi at its best. That's adorable. I'm like, no, I'm serious about that. Like I said, I'm just waiting for more people to run away screaming. Just, it's like, oh, there they go.
Look at them go.
Yeah, never a dull moment.
Bye. VTubing is probably like it's the best thing that can happen to people, but also the worst thing that some people can get into. It's just how you navigate it.
Exactly. Like any content creation, you can get a lot of misinformation, a lot of bad, like, or get some bad people in here. You're intentionally stirring up drama or giving them your 2 cents and what they think they like. And turns out they're full of shit.
Yep.
Like I listened to some bad. I've had it happen to me up until recently. Some people that were trying to be in that, and they're like, "Yeah, no, I wouldn't be YouTube. I wouldn't have gotten like all the watch hours. YouTube partner. I would have been like, I wouldn't have, be doing as well because of it. Like, so I'm like, I don't know if that was your master plan and hoping to be like, oh, I'll just jump off Andrea's head and become a superstar and then kick her to the curb. And funnily enough, the person decided to go scorch earth, delete everything they had related to the VTubers and stuff. And I'm like, well, I outlasted another one. They lasted 9 months.
We win by doing nothing.
Exactly. It's the literal Vinland Saga of memes. I have no enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's more than, like, there's people I disagree with, and that's fine. That blocked me, I blocked them. It's like, that's fine. I'll be over here, I'll be doing my thing, you go over there, you do your thing, and I see no problems.
The segment of VTubing that people need to just need to learn is stay in your lane.
Exactly.
You could be posting like all the like NSFW Gooner stuff, but the moment you decide to step out of it, just people gotta remember, why are you doing it?
Like, the biggest upset we seen was Pirate Software kind of not staying in his lane and just doubling down, double down, double down, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
and now people are making fun of you, dude.
They're making fun of you. The thing's getting more success.
And like, if he was willing to play into it, I understand, and I feel bad for him getting like doxxed and actually harassed, you know, his friends and family. But like, if you would have just like waited it out or just like kept your mouth shut, you know, it would have blown over.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes the best bliss is ignorance.
That, or you know, like, so you don't need to have the last word in or a catchy comeback.
That makes you look like a bitch, right?
Mm. Like, there was one I knew a while ago. Apparently they ended up getting like covered by all like Hero. Hey, a lot of the popular VTuber news channels were basically having a crash out on Blue Sky, making a list of people they thought were terrible VTubers because they played this game, that game, or
Or
they got rated by this VTuber, by a big VTuber that they have no control over whether somebody raids them or not.
they just simply follow them, or whenever they
Mm-hmm.
decide to post.
And then they wrote the stupidest thing I think they could have written. Anyone over 50,000, because I'm a streaming veteran, should be held accountable to everything they do. And I'm not there. I'm like, so anybody that's bigger than you know, you're forgetting they're still a human, though, is okay for harassment. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna block this person. They got issues. I'm not unpacking or touching this with a 10-foot pole.
Mm-hmm.
Just peak of somebody being bitter that, like, why am I not successful? Why am I not this? I'm like, it might just not be your time yet.
Or you look in the mirror. It goes back to my saying, like, don't let hate control what you do. Envy is a natural thing, people. Just don't let it
Mm-hmm.
control you. Control your actions.
I mean, we're all adults here.
Yeah, considering how much the VTubing scene tries its hardest to deny, kids in the scene. I don't know, there's a lot of kids in the scene.
There is, or a lot of teenagers, and probably the funniest one I had was someone who wasn't 18, they were 17, and they came to me like, Andrea, I'm assuming you're the same age as my parents, and I'm like, oh, well, that hurts, that stung. So how do I explain that I want to do streaming and be a VTuber? I'm like, well, they think video games are a waste of time. I'm like, did you ever think of doing like co-working, language learning, coding? Be like, I'm practicing another language with my friends, and they're like, oh, I never thought of that. Just be like, hey, as long as my grades keep up and you're doing what I need to do, then I don't see the issue. If you're gonna pitch your folks like that, or just wait till you're an adult, it's not going anywhere.
you gotta do the art of bullshitting like some people did with their resumes
Oh,
when it comes
definitely. You gotta
to.
puff it up a bit.
Mhm. It is a advertising opportunity to expand my skill set.
Oh,
Something like
definitely.
that.
And people need to practice. Even if you're not serious about auditioning for a VTuber company, just practice filling it out so you can be like, oh, this is how I would market myself. you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it can be hard to be like, all right, how do I, put it in so many words to explain how, somebody who's outside of it, why they should watch me.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, that kind of reminds me for like my Niji Sanji joke audition video that I sent to them. And I was just repeating a script from If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. One of the quotes in there. I think it was like one along the lines of like, "Would you deny such smooth a smooth chassis my my nuclear reactors?"
There's a few people I know that did that for Niji.
Yeah.
I think one of them's like, they were an educational one and they were just doing and talking about it.
Yeah, like mine was just a full-on joke for them.
It would have been funny if you had a callback.
If I swear, if I got a call back, I wouldn't have said no.
Depends at the time, before we know now or back in the past.
It was back in the past.
Oh, yeah.
If I actually got a call back, I probably just like, that'd be real. I ain't traveling. Because that's one of the things that, like, if you were able to get in, you'd have to travel for one of the interviews, and like, I got a full-time job that I'm working 12-hour shifts for, so
I
there's
thought
no
they did
chance.
Zoom interviews for a lot of these. Like, they didn't do in-person ones.
I think it was for like one of their specific ways they were doing in person.
Oh, wow. That's surprising.
I'd have to look back if it's still anywhere.
That, or if
But
it might have just been like a specific JP type of thing. They're like, oh, we're in Japan, could you travel to meet us down here, as opposed to, someone on the other side of the planet.
mm-hmm. Even though I was like, I wouldn't say no, but I have to say no. Just because, like, at the time, it's like I love my 12-hour shifts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those can be exhausting, though.
I've been doing them for like 6 years.
Oh, wow.
The greatest advantage, I get one more day off than than most people, or two,
Depends,
depending
for
on their
me, it's
schedule.
more, depends on my workload. If I'm doing
Yeah.
12 or not. That'll be like, Andrea, do you want to take another 16 hours? Nope. Like, which like area am I doing?
This will determine my fate.
Definitely. But what I've been doing now, the facility I'm working at is a lot more chill, and I've been like, compared to when I first started.
Yeah. Yeah, on the hospital side, I used to be a security officer, like hands-on patrolling the floors,
Mm-hmm.
and I just transferred to be the dispatcher for my security team.
Oh, nice.
And I'm just looking at cameras now.
Living that Freddy Fazbear lifestyle there.
Ah, there it is. There it is. The Fazbear. There it
The
is.
Faz. Have you done Five Nights at Freddy's yet on stream?
No, I've not. I know the joke's there.
It
Like,
is.
but miniguns. I need my burr.
Exactly. I'm sure there's a mod for it to give the security guard a gun.
Yeah, there's so many mods or like little joke games of it now.
Yeah, I think I've seen like the anime version of it, and it's like, oh great, they're great. You make Freddy Fazbear sexy. That's something I never knew was a thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's that. Some people actually did think my name was, like, immediately was just like, oh, you do like Five Nights at Freddy's stuff? It's like, oh god, I chose this name.
Yeah.
I I gotta explain. It's It's mech related. It's related to a mech called the Faz. And I was like, what if I just put Euless at the end, like Fabulous?
Hey, pun names are always fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been doing wow, you're gonna be coming up for like, when did you first start exactly like streaming? Do you remember like the date? Are you coming up like for an anniversary?
Uh, I think the Twitch anniversary is already passed.
Yeah, I know some people do special stuff, others not. Like I know my YouTube anniversary is coming up in October, and it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been consistently doing YouTube for 4 years, and I'm like but I did it years and years ago, back when I did anime reviews, and the anime sphere was a lot smaller
Mm-hmm.
before it was mainstream, and I still get whiplash seeing people wear like normal anime shirts out in public. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
It's just like, I don't know if it's just like I got like traumatized at high school of too many kids getting jumped wearing like Goku shirts, being like, how'd you like them Dragon Balls? You know, them getting jumped. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, my first live stream on YouTube was like 8 years ago, and then my first video was like 10 years ago.
Wow. Like I have an abandoned account from like 2012, so but I just use that as my personal now.
Yep.
Oh, it's changed so much. But always good to find a fellow OG person who's been around for way too long.
Mm-hmm. They couldn't do much with it, with it back then because it was just a PS4.
Oh, definitely. So a lot of people, that's how they started, like doing their capture, you know, on register hypercam, or like just streaming off a console.
Yeah, the capture cards and all that.
Mm-hmm. I remember using Fraps back in the day, and the thing would crash all the time.
Oh lordy, yeah. I've heard of that, and it's issues like that. I've been going through like history on YouTube.
And I remember it was only certain games, for some reason, Fraps, at least in my opinion, hated The Sims 3 for some reason because it would love to crash. But other games, oh no, we're fine with that. We're fine with that.
Damn EA trying to hide their secrets.
Exactly. Well, we're not going to be getting The Sims 5 anytime soon. They canceled it, so it's going to be The Sims 4 for whoever knows how long.
How much more DLC can we release for this?
Well, they just released Fairy, so I know people were hyped about that, but a lot of people are just like over it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played in a long time. It's just like I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
They
The
did one of the
ever-growing
things
list.
I was happy. They finally released The Sims 1 on Steam and The Sims 2. So it's like, oh, you didn't get their free expansion pack version when they gave it out years and years ago. Well, guess you're pirating it.
Yar har fiddly dee.
I mean, we're going to see another great age of piracy. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff's getting too expensive.
Yeah, $70 to $80 games.
Oh, I know. These key miller sites are going to be like getting a lot of money. I can already tell that. These key seller sites. Like, I know Instant
Yep.
Game has been sponsoring a lot of people lately. Yeah, that, or is there a deal isn't bad? The only problem is is there a deal like for a game globally? And it's like, oh, it is a deal depending on what your currency is. And it's like, oh, you get like kicked if it's currency conversions. Like, oh, great, you get all the border fees.
Yep. But remember, we must show our ID to protect the children.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the meme of them literally doing the Gmod thing to like trick the scanners?
Yeah, they're with Death Stranding.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be such a disaster. It's gonna be interesting the next few months. Them trying to anonymize the internet.
We'll see how long that lasts.
I mean, they already kind of did compared to the Wild West days, where you would never show your face online, never give your IRL information. Social media came, you tell where your mom works, your dad works, your brother works. You tell all the stories, you post all these photos. Back when the internet safety, they would say you do the exact opposite.
Because it was a lot easier back in the day just to figure out who, because well, the internet was a luxury, literally.
Mm-hmm. You had to have some technical know-how. As opposed to, oh, you got a smartphone in your pocket. You know, makes it easier.
Back then, if I wanted to talk to someone on the internet, I had to go to the computer.
Exactly.
Or use the phone book.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the wallet inspector meme to come back.
Yep.
I mean, we already had it. Like, people were doing that for crypto and stuff, which I found that was kind of funny.
Yeah, if there's a time for crypto bros to do anything right now, now's the time before they start getting affected.
Oh yeah, because the blockchain may not no longer be anonymous blockchain.
Prince Henry, what are you doing here?
I know a lot of them already like you can't. They made it like a law, at least in the U.S. Like, oh, you have to talk about your digital assets, crypto. It's like, oh, you can't just like not put it on your tax forms and stuff.
Not if I don't cash it out.
Exactly, cold storage. I mean, people that work at a dub, there's like apparently a wallet still out there for thousands. It's like more millions of dollars. The guy forgot his password. And unless somebody wants to hack into it,
Yeah, they're still looking for that.
they're still looking for it. What they've been looking at since 2012.
Mm-hmm. So that number's just going up and up slowly.
Exactly. I think last time I checked, it was like at like 100,000 or something crazy.
God, if only I knew how to get into it back in the day.
I think you also needed the technical know-how on how to do it.
Well, the mining part was the easy part. It's the investing portion.
Yeah, people that have more like money than sense. Because I don't know if they thought like, am I getting scammed?
Mm-hmm. Say with like the stock investors, like imagine like investing into the other like up and coming companies back then to today. It's like, dang it.
Yeah, like Apple. That was a big one.
Rip to the Kmart ones.
Exactly. Hey, I worked at Kmart at one point.
Oh lordy.
It was interesting, that's for sure. And they're all closing down, and like, is this one closing down? No. And I found out by accident that they weren't paying their distributors, and I heard management arguing with one of the distributors, and I'm like, oh, this place is going to shut down. So I'm like, well, I'm putting my 2 weeks in. I left, told people, I'm like, this place is gonna shut down. And maybe about a month later, it did. I'm like, oh, I guess I was right. I just thought there's a possibility I'm talking out my ass.
If you hear I'm angry with the distributors, there's chances are something up.
Exactly. All right. Well, you got any final words? Because I want to wrap this up.
Nah, no final words for me. It's been fun.
Definitely. I
Nice change of
appreciate
pace.
you coming on by.
Yeah, for sure. And you got so much more to go through too.
Oh, definitely. I think I'm booked all the way up until the end of September. So it's like, oh boy, I didn't expect people to like actually respond to when I put it out.
Hmm.
I'm like, maybe I can go beg people in the DMs, and they'll be like, no. Who knew people would be so eager to get interviewed?
Yeah, whenever I saw those, I was like, you know what, this will be fun. It'll give them something just on the off chance and where we met that no one just sees it and just decides, nah.
Exactly. I still have so many people to respond to because I did that on Twitter and Discord. So it's like, oh, I've been procrastinating.
Would have to think of like probably some idea of like a double entendre of having two on or something.
Actually, I did have somebody pitch that to me. I'm like, I think I could be able to get away with it. And that is a
Yeah.
possibility. I'll have to ask if they're still interested because there's people that responded, and then VTubers, it's like herding cats. They'll be like, yeah, I'm interested, then they're not. And then they're interested, and then they're not. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Me, it's just pick a day. I'll send you the schedule.
Yeah, I'm lucked out. That does happen to be like right around the time I work, usually.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Wait, you work at a hospital, I work in a hospital. Wait a minute.
Oh gosh, does he know? Does he know I'm in Detroit? Does he know?
No, oh, okay, thank God. I swear to God, it feels like one of my nurses that would be there was like, wait a minute.
No, I know you're an hour behind me, so.
Yeah. Wait a minute, did we just get a transfer? uh, uh, Christ.
All right, we'll have a good one.
Yep, thank you for having me.
No problem. Bye bye.